Hi, it's me, Julie Conrad, intuitive healer and teacher, coming to you today with a Reiki infused energy healing for emotional turbulence. So many of us feel like our emotions get hijacked on the regular. This is going to release triggering from the past, along with there's a collective energy right now of some chaos. So I want to drop and clear that for us as we get really safe inside so that we can regulate our own nervous system and feel amazing. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to start muscle checking to use Trilogy, which is a healing modality that I've written based in ancient Chinese wisdom along with universal truth. And the first thing that's coming up is a spirit of anger that we are going to recalibrate. Many times I clear excess anger, and we can clear some excess. However, my intuition says today that the anger needs channeled. That's ours. So I want to clear anyone else's anger from your field. However, I do want to calibrate anger as a healthy and useful emotion to create change and move forward. So while we do that, we're also going to release trapped feeling of despair. So you can lay your hands on yourself if that feels good. Otherwise, I will just run energy into you. Reiki is a delightful golden light that comes through my crown and out my eyes and palms. And so I'm gonna just use myself as your proxy. And as we do this, I want you to really breathe nice and deep in through the nose, out through the mouth, because I wanna clear this sense of despair. Despair looks really kind of like yellowish gray to me to give it a color. So can you just imagine exhaling that out so that we can clear despair from ourselves and kind of the collective here, right? When we heal as part of oneness, we help everyone heal. Just dropping into this safe healing space. And as we recalibrate anger, I want you to think of how you could move forward. What change might you want to make when it comes to anger? Because really we're the only ones that can create change in our own lives. Well done. That is starting to really shift. One more of those nice deep breaths, exhaling out any kind of murky color, clearing out despair and kind of the collective anger so that we can get really clear on moving forward. And with that now, we're going to release trapped feeling of fear. I think as I do this, my intuition is saying so many of us who are empathic are feeling the collective fear. So I really want to help us find that emotional harmony by unplugging from the collective so that we can have feelings that we actually want to have. So I'm going to clear now fear and shock. I'm just gonna hold the back of your neck and your low belly here over the bladder. So nice, deep, smooth breath, really releasing fear. Feel your shoulders drop. And as we release shock, I think shock's such an interesting emotion because usually it's an anchor kind of to hold other emotions in place. When something's shocking, it's usually accompanied by an array of other emotions, fear being a very common one. So as we clear this, it feels like kind of they're like a little hook together. So we're gonna just unplug that hook of fear and shock from yourself, and I'm unplugging you from collective fear and shock. Yeah, all my empaths, nice deep breath. Let's just center you in you right now. What's you, what's not. For emotional relief, it feels like to me just to feel my own feelings versus the collectives. Well done. Lots in water here coming up. So we're gonna move towards, ancestral. Let me see what that's about here. And the ancestral piece is gonna be around frustration. And there's something to go with that, frustration and helplessness. I can understand and appreciate where that is coming from. So I'm just gonna hold your chest and run energy in. Use myself as the proxy. So lay your hands across your chest, combine your energy with mine. Take a nice deep breath in. We're going to update our ancestral kind of DNA, really, our coding, our belief systems through our field and through our cellular memory from the ancestral kind of emotions around frustration and helplessness. When we look back through time, we're carrying oftentimes the burden of the past from our ancestors because they are passed down through our DNA. So let's just update that, downloading, and let's install an update and save it so that we can drop and clear old helplessness, old feelings that aren't even ours. Like we're carrying something that's not our burden to carry. So let's drop and clear that with so much ease right now. Frustration, helplessness, letting it go. Feeling yourself settle in to this space right here, right now, being really present to what is yours right now in this sacred space. Do a couple nice deep clearing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Really fill up through the diaphragm here. Feel your shoulders relax. Inhale, feel your collarbones spread. Exhale out. Just want to save this in the lower dantian, so the low belly, low back. Our kidneys store all our ancestral chi. So I'm going to hold here, just really updating this. Our ancestors have been through war, they've been through famine, they've been through droughts, they've been through genocide, all kinds of terrible things that have happened, many of them feeling very helpless. We are not helpless. We also have a voice. We don't have to carry that, nor do we have to repeat any patterns that we don't want to. We are powerful. Good. Now, we're going to release trapped feeling of disappointment. This is a big one. Every human has felt disappointment. So just be really gentle with yourself. Breathe in, letting go of trapped feeling of disappointment. Dropping and clearing it so you can have more presence, because disappointment is always about the past, right? It's something didn't go your way or an expectation wasn't met and we have disappointment. So bringing us into the present again for this deep emotional harmony and presence so we can feel like our best self right now. Often, what I'm hearing is disappointment is such like a trigger for us if we've been disappointed in the past by someone and now maybe we're in a new relationship, let's say, and a similar thing happens and the disappointment comes, but there's this tendency to heap on disappointment from the past, like reliving it, re-experiencing it, which really it's not that great for us. So I'm just gonna clear that out. Yes, clearing past disappointment and the triggering of it when it happens in the present, so that next time you feel a hint of disappointment, you can just be like, oh, yeah, that didn't go the way I thought it would. I'm okay. It's just this one time right now. Yeah. Let's see, let me look at my chart. We're going back to the wood element, and I'm going to balance your Wei Qi. Oh, I did some Qigong today on Wei Qi. So Wei Qi is a two-part kind of thing in Chinese medicine. There's the physical Wei Qi of your immune system, right? Keeping you healthy. However, there's part two, which is emotional security, which really is what we're dealing with today. So as I align Wei Qi, yes, you can get an absolute physical boost, but I really want to think about Wei Qi for emotional health and presence, and what's yours and what's not. So as we unplug from the collective and we pull our energy inwards, aligning Wei Qi I'm going to have you, interesting enough, I'm hearing, to just 3 fingers up. This point right here is pericardium 6. It is the Wei Qi point, and it's in acupressure, um, acupuncture, sorry. If you can just cross your wrists, activating Wei Qi, let's just activate it. Really thinking about it, almost creating this force field around you, like a little hug for yourself here. And I want you to, if you haven't closed your eyes, close them. And I am going to just guide us through a little bit of deep breath and guided imagery around Wei Qi. So as you breathe in and exhale, I want you to imagine your energy field 12 feet in every direction. Believe it or not, your heart's fingerprint and rhythm can be felt 12 feet away from you. This is how big of a space I want you to have that's just all yours. Unplugging, dropping, and clearing anything that is not yours from the collective, from others in your home, others in your workspace, in your community. Just letting that go. Good. And I want you to imagine now we're going to clean up your Wei Qi field as we activate this golden bubble of blissful light around you, of emotional protection. Can you start to imagine in front of you that a golden kind of faucet from the etheric, from source, has been turned on, and this golden rain is rinsing down through across the front of your body to bring you emotional stability, harmony, security. Oh, let this golden rain rinse out anything that does not belong to you from your energy field through the front of the body, bringing emotional harmony, rinsing down across the front. And now, can you just let it start to spread to the sides, rinsing down the sides of your energy field, the sides of your head and shoulders, down across the hips and the IT bands, down all the way to the feet. Creating this little bubble for you that's being purified and cleansed. And now spread it to the back body, really rinsing down the back of you. Anywhere that you feel tightness or tension in your body, maybe you can see it projected out into your energy field as gray or gunk. Let this golden light simply rinse it out of your field. Maybe as you see that tension or tightness projected into your field, maybe there's a face with it or a word associated with it, something you've been experiencing. Can we just drop and clear whatever is not yours? Whatever worries you've been having, release it now. Activating this beautiful protection in your Wei Qi field for a deep sense of emotional security. As you watch this beautiful rain fall all around you, 12 feet in every direction, cleansing, clearing, I want you to just begin to imagine that it is transforming your entire field into golden, sparkly light. And as your field turns white and gold, cleansed and cleared, you feel safe. You feel at peace. Letting the nervous system reset completely as you drop your shoulders. As you breathe deep, feeling this space around you. Watching anything that's no longer serving you drop from your field. Clearing out chaos. Clearing out all things out of your control. Clearing out other people's feelings that have been projected on you. Recalibrating your sensitivity so that you feel safe and calm. So stable in your Wei Qi. that you can be compassionate without taking on someone else's experience, emotions, struggle, strife. Rinsing the collective stress from your energetic field so you can feel just you. And what does being just you feel like? Can you sit within the seat of yourself, within this human experience? Can you breathe deep and feel your lungs expand? And as you exhale, ring out stress as we reset the whole nervous system, regulating you, calming you. Can you imagine that golden light in all directions surrounding you, creating this little bubble of peace for you, of protection, that you are whole, complete, safe right now. One more nice deep breath in this bubble. You can take this bubble with you. And in it, I am going to really align deeply so that you can release overwhelm, dropping and clearing all overwhelm from you for emotional stability and harmony. And now sometimes it can feel like too much. I have definitely been there. Clearing old overwhelm and present overwhelm, any overwhelm from the collective as we cleanse and clear. Letting the mind really shift into peace. Can you imagine a white light filling through the whole mind, making space as we drop and clear all overwhelm from the mind? Can you imagine a blank slate in the mind, just this whiteboard basically? Maybe you want to write the words, I am. I am. The most powerful words. For in your being, you are creating. Breathe deep. Good. As I look down and think about this, I'm going to align you with discernment here, a spirit of discernment. And as I do this, I want you to breathe into it and see that really moving through this whole golden bubble of light, deep spirit of discernment, so you know what's yours and what's not, what's nourishing, what's for you, and letting go of what's not for you so that you can maintain this emotional harmony, this deep peace. Peace above all else for me. I choose it every day, and you can too. Yeah, feel peace move through you. Feel discernment so that all the choices you make help you maintain emotional harmony and stability. I'm getting, this is what you most need right now. As you lean into your bubble of bliss here, I want you to take a nice deep breath, sealing your field for what's yours. That you feel calm, stable, safe. Unplugged from the collective so that you can have an experience right now of presence, of being discerning and wise. Good. Gently you can guide your awareness back, letting your eyes float open, maybe wiggling fingers and toes. Taking this feeling, this stability and emotional harmony with you out into the world and your protective bubble. I hope that this helps you immensely. You can watch it as often as you need. It's a great one to clear away all the things. And please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you'd like recorded next. I'm thinking one for deep sleep and great dreams. So Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Be well.